This Xiaomi Bluetooth smart temperature and humidity sensor costs around $4 and can work with Xiaomi mobile app and their locked ecosystem. But that's not very interesting, isn't it? What if we escape from the matrix and add the Xiaomi sensor in Home Assistant? All of that without soldering and over the air. Coming up! What's up, KPeyanski here. Who doesn't want another temperature and humidity sensor added in Home Assistant for another room or just like that, for fun? What if that sensor is small in size, battery powered, cheap and looking good enough? Well, there is such sensor and it comes from Xiaomi. The exact model is this one and you can get it from AliExpress for around $4 and even cheaper if you buy a pack of 4. The exact links can be found in the video description. However, as I said in the beginning, there is a small problem. The device is locked and the data it emits over Bluetooth is encrypted, so you cannot freely use it. But do not worry too much here. Thanks to Aaron, who made a web tool that can extract the encryption key and an optional custom firmware, this Xiaomi ecosystem locking thing is no longer an issue. The whole process of unlocking is done wirelessly without any soldering or complicated procedures. All that is needed is you, the sensor, and your laptop or phone. So big shout out to Aaron and his great work. I will leave a link and video card to his channel if you want to support him. He deserves that by a large margin. Before we continue further, I just want to say that I will stay with the original Xiaomi firmware of the sensor intentionally, and I will show you how to do the same. But if you want to go with the custom firmware option, I will point you to the right direction later in the video. Now let's get down to business and see the detailed instructions of how to add the Xiaomi temperature and humidity sensor with stock firmware to Home Assistant. Adding the sensor to Xiaomi mobile app is a mandatory step, but we already did that. Now we have to obtain the encryption, aka bind key, using the T-Link Flasher web tool that Aaron made. Open the T-Link Flasher web page in your browser and make sure that you place your Xiaomi sensor near your laptop or near your phone. If you're using phone, that's also fine, as long as you're using some of these supported browsers. I'll try with Chrome for macOS, so let's see what will happen. I'll just click connect and I'll search for device. The device is not listed, so I have to remove and insert the battery because that way I can wake it up. Okay, the battery is inserted. Let's see now, are we going to find it?
15 seconds later.
Yes, here it is. LYW something, pair. And I'll just hit do activation. I have some readings here, that's a good sign. I'll hit do activation again. And here is my bind key, great! I'll copy this and I'll put it in a text editor somewhere safe. We're ready with that. Before we continue further, have in mind that your device where your Home Assistant is installed should have Bluetooth capabilities. I'm using Raspberry Pi for my test and prod Home Assistant environments, and I'm fine with that requirement. Alternatively, if your Home Assistant device is not having a Bluetooth, you can use an ESP32 device as a middle layer between Home Assistant and Xiaomi sensor, exactly as described in these two videos of these two great guys. They are also showing the custom firmware option, so if you're interested, the links can be found in the video description. Now, back to our mission of adding the Xiaomi temperature and humidity sensor with stock firmware to Home Assistant. Our next step is to add a passive Bluetooth low energy monitor custom component in Home Assistant. This can be done manually by copying the integration files from the GitHub repo of the project to your Home Assistant custom components folder, or by using Home Assistant Community Store, also known as Hacks. If you don't have Hacks yet, now is a great moment to get it. I'm describing how to do that in details in this video of mine. So, go watch it, install Hacks, and come back right here. If you already have Hacks, let's continue. I'll open my Hacks. I have a pending update, but I'll skip this for now. I'll click on Integrations and then on Explore and Add Repositories. Here I'll search for BLE for Bluetooth Low Energy. Actually, here it is. It's one of the most rated integration. Nevertheless, let's see. Yes, this is the exact integration that I need. Just out of curiosity, can you share, do you have any Xiaomi devices in your home? Leave simple yes or no in the comment section below. And now just hit install. When installed, this will be located in the custom components folder inside my Home Assistant config. And I'll just hit install again.
15 seconds later.
Let's search now for the installed repositories. Yes, it is installed. Let's stop. The passive Bluetooth Low Energy Monitor integration is installed and is pending restart of Home Assistant, as you can see from this red box. So I'm going to do exactly that. I go into Configuration, Server Controls, Restart. Time to add our new shiny passive Bluetooth Low Energy Monitor integration in Home Assistant and to configure it, which is the final step. Let's see how. The Home Assistant has started. I'll go again to Configuration, but this time Integrations, Add Integration, and I'll search for BLE, Passive Bluetooth Low Energy Monitor, and I'll click on it. Please wait while Passive Bluetooth Low Energy Monitor is being set up. While you are waiting, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell. If you already did that, then you can smash the like button. And if you did that as well, send me a message in my Discord server and I will retweet a tweet of yours if you follow me on Twitter. Let's just finish this. And this is the configuration page. I'll just leave everything as it is, but I'll enable Restore State. Then I'll click on Add Device, Submit. Then I'll get my bind key or encryption key and the MAC address of my device. I can get that MAC address from the My Home Xiaomi application. It is in the About section within the device settings. I can change the temperature unit from Celsius to Fahrenheit, but I'll leave it like that. And I'll click Submit. Submit again.
1 eternity later.
After 10 minutes or so, this one device with 4 entities appeared under my Bluetooth Low Energy Monitor integration. Let's see what actually we have here. I'll click on the device again, and here it is. Battery 100%, humidity, temperature and voltage. Let's check the readings. They're actually pretty much the same. Actually, I don't know if this is visible on the camera, but everything seems to work. I can add these to my Lovelace. Add to Lovelace UI. And now I can have this data on my dashboard. Very good. Everything is working. And just like that, the Xiaomi temperature and humidity sensor with stock firmware is added in Home Assistant. Next Wednesday I will release a new video. Meanwhile, check some of my previous ones like this 4 doors motion sensor, or check some of my playlist. Stay safe and don't forget, home smart but not hard. I'm Kiryu and I'm done speaking.